How to play superheroes. This game is designed for level A2 and higher. It trains past simple. Students practice positive sentences with regular and irregular words, yes and no questions and short answers. To play the game, you will need a deck of superheroes cards and 3 to 4 students as players. Explain students the goal of the game.
What do you know about superheroes? Are they strong and brave? Do they help people? Sometimes this superpower causes problems. Last week news was full of accidents. Find out what superheroes did last week and catch superheroes who made troubles.
Shuffle the cards and deal 5 cards to each player. Place the rest of the cards face down in a pile on the table. Place the new headline cards face up on the table so that players could see them. The player on the left from the teacher goes first. To find a superhero, player needs to collect all 4 cards of a superhero.
Sasha, did Spider-Man read a book last Monday?
If the person who has been asked the question has got the card, he or she must give it to the player.
Yes, he did.
Player keeps asking questions to any player until he or she gets the answer no.
Sorry, I don't know.
Player takes 1 card from the pile. Now it's the next player's turn. When a player collects all 4 cards about one superhero, he or she can try to catch him. Player has to name all the superhero's actions correctly.
Spider-Man had a party last Tuesday, climbed a skyscraper last Saturday, broke a glass last Friday, and read a book last Monday.
If there are any grammar mistakes, players have to mix cards into the pile. Player reads news headlines and decides if the superhero is guilty.
Windows were broken on the 99th floor of the Empire State Building because he broke a glass and climbed a skyscraper.
Now player can keep those cards. Define who won at the end of the game. The player who caught most superheroes is the winner. Tip 1. If you have more than 5 students, divide them into groups of 3 and 4. Tip 2. Mixing your cards back into the pile might be frustrating. Make sure your students know past forms of the verbs before the game. Tip 3. Place a list of irregular verbs on the table. Tip 4. Or just do not make the players mix their cards into the pile. This game was designed by Studycraft. More games at studycraft.org.